Hello everyone, welcome back to Auto Trend TV. I am your Viprajesh again from Ambal Auto Maruti Suzuki Nexa Coimbatore, and I am here with the facelifted BS6 Maruti Suzuki Baleno Delta CVT variant. The Delta is the second variant of the Maruti Suzuki range, and this being the automatic variant, this is a really good seller in the Maruti Suzuki Baleno range. So I'm going to take you through a detailed tour of this BS6 car, and I'm going to show you what are the differences between the BS4 and the BS6 Baleno. First of all, coming to the looks, the BS6 Maruti Suzuki Baleno does not look any different when compared with the BS4 Baleno. So starting with the exteriors at the front, you get the very familiar design with projector headlamps as standard even on this variant. The Sigma variant does not get projector headlamps though. However, the Delta variant gets projector headlamps. While this variant may be missing the front fog lamps, it gets almost all the essentials very right. Coming on towards the sides, you can see that this car even has auto folding ORVMs. Along with that, you can also see 15-inch steel wheels which look almost similar to the alloys which were provided on the pre-facelifted Maruti Suzuki Baleno and still look really good. However, the next variant, that is the Zeta, that gets 16-inch machine cut alloy wheels which look really nice. Moving on towards the rear, the profile and the rear section may not have been changed much when compared with the BS4 variant, but still it looks nice, and you get the very familiar shaped tail lamps and bumpers. Reverse parking sensors are standard along with rear wiper and defogger from this variant itself. Reverse parking sensors are standard even on the entry-level Sigma variant and basically every entry-level variant of every other car. So that was all about the exteriors. This car largely remains the same as compared to the BS4 variant. So let's just get inside to see what's all so different. Yes guys, I'm right now inside the Maruti Suzuki BS6 Baleno Petrol Delta variant, and as you can see, this variant looks almost identical to the Alpha variant, if you may have seen the Alpha variant, except for a certain few misses in terms of features. But for this second variant, it has got almost all the essentials you will ever need on a premium hatchback. This variant is decently equipped. To begin with, let me start with the steering wheel. Of course, you get steering motor audio controls along with Bluetooth functionality, which is also really good. And you get dual airbags along with ABS as standard across all variants, which also includes reverse parking sensors. So that is another good point. The major highlight of this variant is that even though being a second variant, you get automatic climate control in this variant itself, which is really good and is hard to find on any other premium hatchbacks. So that's a really good point. Coming to the instrument cluster, of course, this is not the multicolor instrument cluster which you may find on the SHVS equipped Maruti Suzuki Baleno, but still this also really looks good with its kind of blue detailing and smart layout. The dials are really easy and clear to read, and they look really nice as well. So coming to the other thing, this here is the infotainment system, which also gets sort of blue highlighting on say the display. However, this is not a touchscreen. The touchscreen is available only from the Zeta variant, while this gets a sort of touch operated monochrome infotainment system. You get the slider controls. You do not get any sort of buttons or anything to control even the volume. So it is kind of a different approach to a non-touchscreen monochrome infotainment system, but still that works really good. It is from Nippon, and the quality is decent, of course. That's good enough. Coming to the other thing, let's talk about the door of the driver. This here is the controls for the driver. You get the very familiar buttons and controls on the driver door, which includes auto folding mirrors with electronic adjustable ORVMs, and you get 4 power window buttons, which are also really very familiar on almost every Maruti Suzuki car. Coming to the AC vents, these are nice and large, and they can be easily controlled to whatever direction you like them to throw air. The ORVMs are also of really good size, They are of course auto foldable, so that's also a really good thing. Coming to the interior cabin light, these here are the interior front cabin lights. They are yellow. Maruti Suzuki could have easily provided white LED lights, but still they provide yellow lights, so that is kind of a miss out, but still it works. That's a good thing. Now coming to the IRVM, of course this is a day-night switch. It's a manual switch only. The Alpha variant gets auto dimming IRVM. Sorry for that. That's a good feature to have. Coming lower down, this here is the CVT automatic transmission. It gets modes for even holding the gear low down for lower gears, so that is also really good. Apart from that, you get the regular parking, reverse, neutral and drive, so everything is familiar. Driving this automatic is a breeze. Of course, there is nothing to do except for just depressing the accelerator or the brake depending on your speed and the traffic conditions. Coming to practicality, of course you get this average size glove box which has sort of papers and all stuff here, and this is the stock remote for the audio system, which is from Nippon of course, so that's really good. And you get this nice fabric padding on all doors, which is in blue color strangely, but that kind of adds to the ambience of this cabin, because even the seats, as you can see, they have a sort of dual tone effect with blue and black. I don't know why they preferred blue, but still it looks cool, sort of to match these dials, I suppose. So it works nice, so it's good. Coming to the sun visors, of course you get a vanity mirror for only the passenger side, but the driver gets only a ticket holder, so that's a standard thing. And talking about space and overall comfort, the seats at the front of the Baleno are really good, really spacious and really accommodable. Even people of wider frames and taller frames would be definitely comfortable in this car. However, this Delta variant does not provide height adjustment for the driver seat, which is available only from the Zeta variant. But still, the height is really good. As you can see, this here is my eye line, and the visibility overall over my shoulder itself is also really good, so that's a really good thing. Commendable job by Maruti. And yeah, that's all about the front seats. Let's get into the back seat to check out the space and comfort. Yes guys, I am now in the back seat of the BS6 Maruti Suzuki Baleno Delta CVT automatic, and this here is the view from the back seat. As you can see, the interior still remains kind of acceptable and fresh even after all these years since the launch of the original Baleno hatchback, I mean. And yeah, coming to the back seat, this is one really spacious premium hatchback. Let me just turn on the flashlight, and as you can see, the space is really good. I can really stretch out, and there is also really good space under the front seat to actually stretch out your feet, so that's a really good job by Maruti Suzuki. So another good thing is that you get adjustable headrests as standard even on this variant, which a lot of rivals do not offer, so that's also another plus by Maruti Suzuki. And these nice cloth padding on the doors, they are also available as standard on this variant, which is also a really good job. This here is the cabin light for the interior at the back. It is also a yellow light, but still it works. And we have a 12-volt charging socket for the rear seats specifically, which is also another plus. However, the Delta variant does not offer a driver armrest at the center, which is available only from say the Zeta variant, so that is okay. It's still fine. People will definitely find options in the aftermarket to fit on their Baleno. Another good point is that you get nice big 1-liter bottle holders in every door. Well, apart from that, we get all 4 power windows, which are very familiar in quality, of course. And this is one really spacious premium hatchback. 3 people at the back is possible. As you can see, I am sat at right the center, and you have got a small kind of tunnel in the footwell, but still it's manageable. I mean, 3 people of my size can definitely fit over here, albeit a little bit of squeezing has to be done, but still it's overall a comfortable and spacious interior, nothing to fault, and it's a really practical premium hatchback. So let me just get inside the hood and later into the boot of this Baleno Delta CVT automatic variant. So yes, I'm right now popping open the hood of the Baleno 1.2 liter K series petrol, and as you can see, this here is the 4-cylinder 1.2 liter K series petrol engine, which is really nice to drive and nice to feel itself. It's a really peppy engine, and on this car it feels even more peppier. This engine is available even on the Maruti Suzuki Swift and the Wagon R, but still the Baleno is the highlight with this engine. So yeah, this being an automatic transmission, it even becomes more convenient in city and urban environment. So yeah, let me just pop open the boot of the Maruti Suzuki Baleno, and this here is the massive boot of the Maruti Suzuki Baleno. The parcel tray has been removed for some reason, and this is a massive boot, almost more than 300 liters in capacity. So that's a really commendable job by Maruti. This car definitely does not lack in terms of space and practicality, so that I give to Maruti Suzuki. So yeah, you even have the option of split folding the rear seats. As you can see, you can pull these levers and split fold the rear seats to increase the boot capacity. So overall, the Maruti Suzuki Baleno BS6 is a very economical, very affordable, and really good premium hatchback. Despite its light build and average interior quality, the BS6 Maruti Suzuki Baleno Delta CVT automatic variant gets all the essentials: practicality, comfort and spaciousness very right. And that's the reason for majority of its sales. The pricing is on the screen for you. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos. If you like this video, click the like buttons and give your comments.